Welcome back, welcome aboard, all aboard. This is Kelly Jack, and this is How Not to Game with Kelly Jack on the Dyford Rex channel. We are goofing off with the Simutrans session known as the DT1969 or Devil's Towers 1969 Max Chaos game. Instead of trying to clean up maximum chaotic things like the Malifield knot, we're going to see just how screwed up we can make the things and still get things flowing. This promises to be one challenging game. I can get at least one, maybe two or three more stations in at Malifield, so let's see what we can do to dispatch some more trains out there. I am thinking that, Malifield needs a straight line, high speed connector. Though we don't have good high speed trains yet to go all the way out to, how shall we say it? How about, oh, whoops, my wake up alarm. Oh, let's go to Rendon, which doesn't have train service anyway yet. So it's like, yeah, great. So first things first, let's build a station out here at Rendon. Now, Rendon not having service is going to need a lot of infrastructure, isn't it? Yeah. And kind of build like that, and then do a line kind of like this. Oops. Oh. Yeah, now I'm beginning to see why Rendon didn't have many roads. Okay. Some of Rendon ain't going to have too much service. And we got to start figuring out some ways to get people around in Rendon. Joy, joy, joy. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. Know how I know that? Because we are Max Chaos. But right here's a good spot to start that rail line. In fact, it's a good spot for Rendon to have its 4 station because it's one of the bigger towns yard that we're going to feed into, and we're going to kind of do it with a throat for fast dispatch because we're going to put a dispatch center over here to get them out faster. And I kind of don't like the way Rendon's kind of beat down here, so we're going to give Rendon a couple of ramps out for the first 2 routes that I'm going to take out. And this one's going to be our train to Malifield. And remember, part of what we're going to do is maximum chaos, so going through the spaghetti bowl makes sense here. Hit our first challenge. What are we going to do? We're going to dig. Do a dig, come out, and then do a fly onto a bridge here and here. Yeah, I like this idea. Do the tunnel. Make certain you're connected through the tunnel. Go ahead and do the faster rail through the tunnel. And to here, grab this this bridge to come up over. Nice long bridge. And drop it right back down because I just realized something. We need to rise up right there. Do a flat away. And then a down slope here for another bridge on this side. Okay, so we've got a bridge here, a long bridge. Let's see, there's really not a spot to sneak underneath here with these guys, so we're going to just jump over here. So the trick to that is like this. Do the down slope. Grab just a standard stone bridge there. Oops. There we go. Leave space for more chaos. Don't worry about things we normally would worry about. All right, we're not going to worry there, but we are going to do a double abutment here so that we don't have a super long screaming bridge. Now, there we go. Come out of it and make the hard turn. Scream down like this. This is an up, so we can actually do a dig here. Yep. And let's go ahead and give it a tunnel entrance there. Oh, it's not, so we got to take and do a rise to a bridge over. Oh, okay. This is actually making even more fun. So we should be able to bridge that. Yes. With a little bridge. Now let's extend that a little bit more because we're going to aim for right in here. I mean, we're going to take and do something weird here, but I'm not going to anymore. So we're going to take this little thing out. Do a climb up here to this. That's good. Like that. To there. Do another flying bridge there. Connector back here. Only a 2 platform because we're going to do an abro on him. Start doing the speed ups. Now we know we can do a weird bridge here. And we're going to take out that rail underneath it. Do the speed ups, make certain all things are connected, because that is one thing we don't want in Max Chaos, is to have to come back and fix routes. bus stop over here with it after we do our station platform. We're going to do 3 platforms because we need people held. And we're showing that Rendon's going to be a big city someday, so we're going to go ahead and let them do it. And do platforms at either end of the bus stops at either end of the station, so we can just turn around or do opposite direction flows. All right. That takes care of all that. Let's do a dispatch from Malifield. And I have a feeling this one will be able to take and support this train, so we're going to take and do this. And then he just goes straight on over to Renfield as an express. We're going to say 20% at both ends. Make certain he starts at Malifield. We're going to call it the blundercuss instead of a blunderbuss, because a blunderbuss would be a bus. All right, 12 minutes. That was a long route to build, but again, we enhanced the chaos, especially back over here at Rendon or Malifield. And we've started adding some chaos to Rendon. Because now we got to figure out how can we take and make this even more chaotic. And I don't mind having a throat to dispatch across on, but getting out needs to be crazier than all get out. You know, Rendon needs a train over to Malifield or to Brenton. And we're going to take and do something here. I need to take and get a bus going. So we're going to take and put in some bus stops to make this part of town grow. There we go. All right, so first bus that we're going to take and do is going to do something like this. So we're going to call those the north and the south platform buses when we pull this stunt. Grab another one. That's going to be our north platform bus. He's going to come right on up like this. Go back, same way. So we got our north and south platform buses. Next up, we need a little looper bus to start building traffic right in here. Now we'll do that. Okay, that'll get the traffic going. Now we got to figure out how we're going to get this train over and how we want to do it. And I already made a decision. We need to close the roads for a moment. Take out some sections of rail back to here because we are going to do a tunnel under. Leave ourselves a little space in case we decide to get crazy and put another ground line in there to launch this bridge over or tunnel here. Get him to there so they set, do the tunnel through. Grab this. There we go. Now, how do I want to get over there? Oh, perfect. Okay, I see how we're going to do this too. You might even see what I'm going to do. We're going to do a tunnel through that, tunnel through that, straight into a bridge here. Doing a bridge here. We're going to make these things do some weird stuff too. We're going to do some turns. So if we turn this guy a little bit earlier, I can make him go through differently on that. Now I can take out fix that line fast. There he goes. Bring this guy right down to here. Ooh, that still doesn't work right. All right, now we can do a hard turn. Oops. There. Hard connection here. Blow a tunnel there and there. Certainly do connect through the tunnels. Oops. Put the highest speed rails in there too, just to really make it a pain. Extend this a hair bit because we've got to come up and we've got to really be high. For what we're going to do here. There we go. I don't care that we're going to drop down now. There we go. And we got it into where Rendon Station is. And we're going to extend him back a little extra. Because down the road there will be a 3-length train here too. Again, we're going for chaos. The more chaos we can create, the more fun the game will look like, and the more likely it's going to crash, unfortunately, but oh well. Got that set up. Now we just need a dispatch line. Where do we want to tie into dispatch? Well, you know what? We go right by dispatch, so let's just bring the dispatch line forward like this. You know, we can put a dispatch signal there. Got that train to move so we can take out that section. Put the dispatch signal so that we know that's a dispatching line bridge there. And we need a signal there, there, and there. So we can put a few trains out onto the lines. Let's go ahead and dispatch the train, go from Brenton first to Rendon. So our schedule is we come from here at 20%. Because an Ambro makes money at 20% full. Doesn't matter. It's going to make money at 20% full. And then go to there where we're going to be 20%. Make certain we go back. Started at Brenton. Not just because chaos, but because I want to make money doing chaos. And this is the we're starting to look a lot better. That train's rolling. What do you know? See how our dispatch does. Brendan line looks like it's going to work. It dispatched onto it at least. You know, as I found out in the last game, I had this thing set up so that he was sitting here for 20. Let's go ahead and fix him. I need these guys making money. I don't mind, you know, but chaos does not mean we're doing it at weird spots. So the spot that it needed it was at Monument Station. It needs the 33. So we're going to do 33% at Monument Station, Brenton Monument Station. There we go. And we'll probably replace that with an Abro down the road. Just because Abros are my preferred train. Looking chaotic as all get out. Now, what else do we need? That's got both of its runs set up. It's just it's not delivering. This guy needs to go to this sawmill. Which sawmill? That one, the Mallowfield sawmill. We need to give that one a name, and we're going to call that in this game. Yeah. Redneck. Nah. Deep Woods Milling. Now, how do we want to get lumber from there to there? truck. Why? Because it'll be chaotic. Doesn't make sense. And I like things that are chaotic and don't necessarily make sense. For this game, at least. Besides, look at what we can do here. I can do all these things. It'll force us to do tunnels and such too. That's the cool part. This is one where we are making our future be even weirder. Come down to here. All right, so now it's time to put in the road. Oops, don't want that high speed. That's our delivery point. There's that. Back here on the bridge, we're going to drop there we go. There's our choose point. Do our yard. Now we need to connect it in so that we can get to dispatch. And again, want to choose point on the way in case not enough lumber waiting for the trucks we use. We need to get we never did the barn here yet. Do our bus barn. Road barn so that we can get a logging truck. Okay. So we're going to do the flat nose with this guy. He's going to go from there to there. 100% load, wrong direction. The road loggers. Copy him once and launch him. Down the road, this will probably be going to a different mill as well, so we'll be able to do things. And I'm actually betting that I can get away with 3, so we're going to do 4. That same very line. Get those guys out there. We'll see. We probably won't make money right off the bat on that line, but I don't care. Well, they're loading right away. That's a good sign. First 2 trucks are on the way. got some good rhyming. Hey, this has been a long, long video. I'm Kelly Jack. Thanks for watching, and have a better day than I'm having. This is Max Chaos.